The morning after. God, just waking up, getting my coffee together. What a fantastic night of fights, huh? Starting with Power Slap. Wolverine getting his get back on Darius with that one hitter quitter. I mean, a fantastic, because we know Darius has been getting the best Wolverine for a while now. Shout out to KO Chris. Still must see TV. If you guys don't know KO Chris and AJ, still must see TV. So great first event for Power Slap. Fantastic. I'll be watching the second season. Now, as far as Tony Harrison versus Tszyu, Tszyu crushes Tony Harrison in a TKO. I mean, just crushing him out there.
He needs to grab him. He's got to hold on.
To the point where I was questioning, what was it, the 9th round? I was questioning, did the ref let this go on purpose?
Ralph! 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 God!
Like, did Tony Harrison do something? It was a bloodletting.
Shit!
I'm sitting here like, is the ref like, hey, this is how we do it in Sydney, baby. You know, we ain't pussies like y'all in the U.S. Like, I don't know what point he was trying to prove, but he was definitely trying to prove one. Tszyu crushing Tony Harrison. And I want to say this, those type of results, like last night, I call them results like that. The butt results. Pause. What I mean by that is, he beat him butt. And this is what I mean. Tszyu beating Tony Harrison, proving for sure, without a doubt, without any question, that he should be the guy fighting Jermell Charlo for Undisputed. And I think circumstantially, even though Jermell Charlo was injured, it worked out to be the right thing for us fans, us boxing fans, to know Tony Harrison is kind of washed up. So Tszyu beat Tony Harrison, but it's kind of washed up. But that's what we expected. I know, at least me. How the fight went is about what I was expecting. Tony Harrison, though you feel he may be washed up, but he was never good with that type of pressure anyway. I mean, Tszyu, he's a zoo. Those zoo boys, you remember what Kasazu did with Zab Judah, right?
An ending strong. Down he goes. A right hand. He's in.
Look, those boys in their DNA, you try to swim without getting wet and they're hunting you, they're going to get you, right? So, stylistically, though Tony Harrison was somebody who gave Jermell Charlo trouble for two fights, gave Jermell Charlo trouble, Tszyu put him away easily. But Jermell Charlo is the type of guy who doesn't just try to swim without getting wet. See, he try to put some pain on you, knock you out. But he struggled with Brian Castano, the first fight. Many people thought Brian Castano won the fight. But Jermell Charlo learned from that first fight and dribbled Castano off the canvas the second fight. But Tszyu isn't Brian Castano. He's a better Brian Castano. But still, he's there to get hit. You saw Tony Harrison sticking with the jab, landing some good right hands, right? Jermell Charlo, on the other hand, if he lands the same kind of shots, he's going to rock Tszyu. But Jermell Charlo, a lot of times, don't perform to the level he is the first fights. You saw him struggle with Brian Castano the first fight, Tony Harrison. Tszyu is the type of guy that can, if Jermell Charlo isn't performing properly, Tszyu can best him. And that's the black two sugars. Let me get my black two sugars. Actually, with some cream. That's the black two sugars with cream. Let me do it this way. Tony Harrison, I think even the best Tony Harrison wouldn't have beaten Tszyu. When I gave my my analysis of what I thought was going to happen, Tony Harrison, good fighter, but I think people put him in a bit of a different level because a lot of people's understanding of Tony Harrison only came from the Jermell Charlo fights. Okay? Styles make fights. What Tszyu is, the pressure cooker he is. Those are exact. If you look at how Jermell Charlo could just pressure Tony Harrison the second fight, how Jarrett Hurd did, Tszyu is precisely that. That guy is kryptonite for Tony Harrison. Okay. Another thing, Tszyu, when Tony Harrison called Tszyu basic, that's not what you saw last night. Tszyu he was looking like Canelo. Look, I'm not lying. That front foot winning the fight, knowing how to catch and shoot, being extremely relaxed, knowing how to hunt, but be relaxed, collecting data the first couple rounds. It looked like Canelo versus Caleb Plant. Putting that mental pressure, breaking down Tony Harrison mentally, but then hitting him where he could, the shoulders, the elbows, catch and shoot, good hooks, jabbed in spurts, but mostly he was modifying his punches. Big hooks, big shots, thudding shots, right? Good head movement, better defense than you realize. Making Tony Harrison hesitate, making him not confident in his jab, and then forcing Tony Harrison to lose speed over time as Tszyu gained speed and power over time. Not that he actually got faster, not that he actually got stronger, but he gave Tony Harrison a different look. Slower speed, less activity, less power the first 1 or 2, 3 rounds. And then he started throwing punches with more speed, more power, and it made Tony Harrison say, uh-oh, that's a mental game. Like, is he getting stronger? Who is he, the Hulk? He snowballed on him. Start throwing longer combinations, faster punches, more pressure, right? Getting rougher. I know who Tszyu is now. I know what Tszyu is now. He's a fantastic boxer. Showbiz. Well, don't let me know how you all feel in the comments below. We got to see exactly how we want to break down this fight with Jermell Charlo and Tszyu. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Do you feel a little bit different about Tszyu after last night? I'm out.